Yo. What up? What's popping? What's good, people? What's popping? Just to let y'all know, my voice is kind of crazy today, so I'm just gonna let y'all know that off top. You feel me? But shout out to everybody, man. We here. What up, Miles? What's going on, bro?
Chilling, man. What's up with you, man? Everything good? Everything all right?
I'm good. I'm chilling, man. I'm out here in Florida.
Except for your voice.
Yeah, exactly. But I'm out here in Florida, doing my thing. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Shout out to everybody there who we got up in here, man. Shout out to April MC, literally in the building. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Shout out to who else we got? Brandon Webb.
We got Kwame Dukes, Elijah Rowland, Oaktown Finest, True Sav. What up?
Yes,
Bad Boy Rick, Duke Joe Blast.
What up? Shout out to Joe Blast. Shout out to my dude Awalabi in the building. Who got Monogamous Player?
Monogamous Players in there. What up, Monogamous? All right.
Let's get this cracking. But before we do that, we got to do the stuff. Hold on. Let's do this stuff. And then when we come back, we're going to do the other stuff. You know what I'm saying? But, we got to get to all of that shit. My computer want to act all stupid and slow right now, and I'm trying to get this trailer. All right, let's go.
Everybody has game. The thing is, though, is your game weak or is your game strong? See, that's the difference. See, having weak game is synonymous with having no game. But you have game, you have a strategy to get what you want, but your strategy might be weak.
I always tell these guys, snap your fingers. And I'll tell them, snap your fingers. Like, you hear that sound? I'm like, what is that sound? Bitch, that's a 17-year-old that just turned 18. That's a 19-year-old that just turned 21. They are just they're everywhere.
Hi, how you doing? You think I give a fuck about how you doing, bitch? All I want you to motherfucking do is open your mouth and say something so I can hear how your voice sounds so it can tell me how the fuck to get at you.
Your feelings are not facts. Because you feel like whatever you feel like, you can't get me to believe that there's more than two genders. You understand what I'm saying? And truthfully, I'm not sorry because I can't really make facts out of your fucking feelings. Matter of fact, fuck your feelings. There's only two genders. Only two genders. You trying to tell me that genders are neutral and niggas is trying to come up with 92 fucking genders, bro.
There's this narrative now that it's okay for a man to cry, and it's really pushing this sensitivity, express yourself, express your feelings. One thing I've always respected about my father growing up, I never seen my dad cry. Me and him would get into arguments, we would go at it, we would fight. I would say the harshest things to him I could to hurt his feelings, but I never broke him.
Shoot, just the right pair of shoes get your dick sucked. Just the right pair of shoes. Women don't, seriously, you could look like Boris Cujo, you'd be 6'8", have a print down to your knee. They look at those shoes, they bust, they just like, oh no, not him. Nah, boo-boo.
The bitches shine because of the nigga. Period. Like, and when it's functioning correctly, that's the way it is. So, on that note, dick is a gift. It's a gift. It's a gift.
You got to play your way from start to the end. That's having game. Because if you do that, what you expect is what's going to happen. See, don't no accidents happen with motherfuckers that got game.
We back. So today we're gonna be responding to this video.
Yes.
From this dude named Coach Kyle. Somebody has sent me this on this link on Instagram. Shout out to y'all for sending us the stuff. You know what I'm saying?
He's a coach?
Yeah, so I was watching this and I'm just like, man, this is this is gonna get a lot of dudes friend zoned and wasting their time.
Yo, I feel bad for y'all niggas, man. Like, if you're not on the Bad Boy membership or at least watching our videos to balance it out, I feel bad for these niggas in these streets, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Man, Man.
So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna pull up the video and we just gonna get into this real quick. I mean, I'm gonna be stopping and starting as we give the commentary and stuff like that. So let's add this to the screen real quick. You feel what I'm saying? Hold on. Let me play this first.
In today's video, we're going to be discussing life game, how to get women in places you frequent at. So whether...
All right, let me know if y'all can hear that. Put a 1 in the chat because I don't want to keep going unless y'all motherfuckers can hear the shit. You feel what I'm saying? Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear it.
Hey, Derek Sean hates both of us.
That's awesome.
For
sure. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So y'all hear it. Okay, you said there's an echo. I probably got to put it on mute on my end, but let me.
Yeah, you're right. You know how it go.
All right, so let's do this.
it's the bartender or at your gym or a girl on campus or a girl in your apartment building, anywhere that you're frequenting at, it could be church, any kind of hobby you go to. How do we get these women? It's a different approach, so we're going to be breaking it down in this video. So without further ado, let's get it.
Oh my God.
Today's video, we're going to be going over the process to get girls that you see frequently in your day-to-day life. It's a different technique than pick up or cold approach at a bar or in day games. The first thing to know that in these kind of slower play seductions, the very first time you see the girl, you're not going to hit on her.
Don't hit on her. Don't ask her for her Instagram or her phone number.
I think the biggest mistakes men make, whether it's at the gym or at any one of these places, they finally get into an interaction with the girl. And the first time they're talking to her, they're asking her for the IG, they're flirting with her, they're trying to ask her out, and it's just not the right play. And if you think about it, it actually doesn't make sense to do that because you know you're going to see this girl again. Why not build up your value and the attraction and the vibe until it's at a point where...
Hold on. I got my shit wasn't ready yet. Hold on, I got to hit it again. Wait. So basically he's saying, like, you know, if he's gonna be talking about, like, if you're at the gym or whatever, if you know you're gonna see this woman over and over again, you shouldn't. They're saying don't try to hit on her, don't ask for a number, play the slow game. Now this is the funny part about it, right? Now what's interesting about that is that it's one thing if you're just doing your thing and then you notice there's a woman that you see regularly there and you just happen to see her around or whatever, but you're not thinking about her. You just notice because sometimes you go to the gym or, places like that, you might see the same people, right? Mm-hmm. And you're just doing your thing. And then you happen to walk by her, you just say good morning. You know what I mean? And then one day you say, you know what, this chick, I should see what's popping with her.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Let me see what's good. That's one thing. But if you're like, oh man, this girl is bad, I want to holler. And then you start to plot thinking, oh, let me do this extravagant extra thing. That's doing a little bit too much. Now, the thing is, you want to, if you're just a regular social guy and all this other stuff, then that's cool because it would just be normal for you to just talk to a woman and approach her and tell her what you need to do. Right. A lot of guys don't got that type of game. So what happens is that when it comes to indirect game, indirect game is not for the woman. It's for you. It's about, a lot of guys go indirect because they're not comfortable enough to just be direct and let the chick know what it is because they're scared of rejection.
Right.
You're gonna see that as this goes along. But Miles, what's your thoughts so far?
Okay, first I want to say that, all right, look, I have a different opinion. And I want to say respectfully that I feel like this guy is disingenuous because the name of his channel or whatever is, or the logo that he put up in the beginning of the video said self-mastery. Mm-hmm. And everything that he's about to explain in this video is based on the motivations of fear and the fucking perspective of the bitch. Mm. So if it's self-mastery,
right?
Why is y'all gonna see what I'm talking about? But everything that he talks about is based on the perspective and the motivation of the female in the situation, man.
Right.
And it just sickens me. And you're gonna also notice in the video how this this bitch that I would break in half. I swear to God, she's aight to me though. I ain't even gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to him for having a bad look. She looked like Nala from the Lion King. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him for having a little bad, little tigress bitch on the pod with him. You know what I'm saying? That's good eye candy, and I respect the game on the eye candy, just on the eye candy.
Right.
But this dude seemed to me like he don't even like none of the tattoos that he has. He seemed like the type of nigga that all the tattoos he got it just because he trying to impress bitches, bro. You know what I'm saying? He looked like the type of nigga that only pierced his ear because a bitch told him to.
Right.
Like everything about him, y'all gonna see what I'm talking about. Cause I watched this video earlier and I'm just like, nah, bruh. Like everything you do is about the bitch. Like, stop. But anyway, maybe I said too much, but go ahead.
Let's continue with this shit.
She's really excited, actually wanting to go out with you, because that's going to put you in the most ideal position when you actually do hang out or go on a date with her. So with that being said, we don't want to hit on her, one, because it's not the most ideal way to actually close, but also two, God forbid it doesn't work out well. You don't want to be in a position where you see that girl again and now it's awkward because she rejected you. What were you going to say?
I was going to say it's awkward.
It's awkward as fuck.
Yeah.
Right? Because I can tell you from personal experience, I have distinct memories. 2013, 2014, I was starting to get into this stuff. I was starting to be more social. I would go to the gym and I had this interaction, probably the hottest girl that was at the gym. And it started to go well. And then the moment I saw that there was interest there, slight interest, I went for the phone number and told her we should get a workout in sometime. And ironically enough, she said, I'm sorry, I don't give my number out like that at the gym. Okay, so had I have known.
Hold on. So he's like, look, I don't want to go straight away because I did that before. And, she said she doesn't give her number out at the gym. Guys, again, like I've said this a million times, any form of resistance is disinterest. You understand what I'm saying? It's some form of disinterest. If she was interested, she wouldn't say that. She would just give him the number.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So it's not that, I said it too fast. Like a lot of guys have this thing where they think if they take it slower, that's going to make a woman want them later or more. Like women have to like take time to want to fuck with you. It's not true.
Yo, listen, man. Again, as the video goes on, you're going to see that the entire motivation of this whole shit is so if she rejects you, it won't be awkward when you see her again.
Right. That's another thing with the awkward shit.
Bro, what's awkward about it? Other than a bitch know you hollered at her once before.
Right.
Because listen, fail fast with these bitches, bro. That's look, everybody can have the opinion of this shit. My opinion is fail fast.
Thanks.
Because if a bitch ain't interested in me, I don't want to have anything to do with you further than that anyway.
Exactly.
Why am I putting up a front? If I'm interested in you and I want to fuck you because you're like this bitch right here, you think I would be pussyfooting around her if I saw her?
Right.
Like if he said, "Hey, Miles, come through and be on my podcast with this chick and blah blah blah." As soon as I step up in there, I'll be like, "Yo, you talk to this nigga? Is that your man?" No, I'm single. Oh, listen, what you doing after this? Straight like that. What you doing after this? Oh, well, you should come with me to go get a drink as soon as we done here. Me and you.
Right.
Oh, well, I'm not interested. All right, cool. Next issue. Like, let's do the podcast. Let's finish up. And after it's done, I'm gone.
Right.
Like, okay. So if I holler at her as soon as I walk in, right? It's going to be awkward for the rest of the podcast.
Right.
Because she rejected me. Fuck this bitch. I mean, not her personally. I don't know her. But I can't, y'all niggas let these situations and the whole rejection situation, and shout out to K-Zach in the chat. I swear y'all niggas let this whole rejection thing fuck with y'all brains to the point where y'all niggas is doing every single thing for, y'all gonna see how he's gonna go through phases. And he was like, yeah, so this process is gonna take like maybe 2 to 3 different interactions. And yo, he talks about going out, hanging out with these bitches 4 to 5 times. I'm saying too much because the video pisses me off, but go ahead. I'm sorry.
For all of this stuff that I'm about to teach you, I may have actually been able to get that girl. So first thing to understand is don't hit on her. Don't flirt with her. Don't ask her out. Don't get her.
Stop it. Rewind that part. Because did he say, I may have been able to get this girl?
I think so. Hold on. Let me see.
You see, that's another thing I want to say. None of this shit means you actually gonna get the girl, bro. Mm-hmm. He can't even say that this method definitively gets him the girl. Listen to what he just said.
Right, that's facts. Because there is no method. You feel what I'm saying?
Sometime. And ironically enough, she said, "I'm sorry, I don't put my number out like that at the gym." Okay, so had I have known all of this stuff that I'm about to teach you, I may have actually been able to get that girl. So first thing to understand is don't hit on her. Don't flirt with her. Don't ask her out. Don't get her phone number. The first time you see her, you just want to get on her radar. That's it.
You do want to get on her radar, though. Like, just because you notice her doesn't mean that she notices you. Some ways that you can get her to acknowledge you is brief eye contact, maybe like passing by her and asking her how many.
Hold on. Wait a second. Hold on. I gotta hit the button. I gotta hit the button though. She said, brief eye contact. Do you realize eye contact means the woman has to be looking in your eyes also?
Right.
Like, that's how eye contact works.
Right.
So the thing is, you know, she's like, well, she may not notice you, but if you need to get the brief eye contact, then she has to notice you.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? But you can't force her to give you eye contact. You understand what I'm saying? So it's weird. You know what I mean?
Yo, see, this bitch was cute till she opened her fucking mouth. You see what I'm saying? Yo.
Oh man. All right, let's continue.
Hold on real quick. Cause as soon as like if I came over to the studio to do the podcast, as soon as I saw her, I'd be like, yo, what are you fucking with this nigga? Is this your man or something? Oh nah, I mean we're just friends. I'll be like,
I want to have intercourse with you. Yeah, intercourse with you.
Relations with your little Caucasian fucking blonde highlight ass. I would spank the shit out. Yo, the first question, I look at her. You wearing a turtleneck? I see you like getting choked. You be putting with my hands, bitch. Yo, I would be doing some. She would probably try to Me Too me before it was over. I swear to you.
That's funny. Oh my goodness. That's funny. But let's continue to see what they talk about.
Steps she has left, or just like a quick head nod, smile. That's it.
Yeah, I agree. So first time you see her, it's not to have a whole conversation and, hey, I'm Kyle. Do you come here a lot? Nice to meet you. Blah, 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 blah. Especially at the gym. I think at the gym, it's just eye contact and a smile, and then you're on your way. That's at the gym. If it's the bartender, you could probably have slightly longer conversation. If the girl's in your building, I mean, if we're in the elevator, obviously you could talk a little bit, but again, you're not going to hit on her. You're not going to ask her out. The main thing to do is just get on her radar. Mm-hmm. That's it. From there, let's say we've had this first one. Now a little bit of time goes by, and then at some point we run into the girl again. Now we want to take the interaction slightly further. Okay, just ever so slightly. That means if we already said hey, or we gave her a smile and a head nod, the next time we see her, it might be something like, hey, what's up? How's it going? And you may not even stop and talk to her. So if it was at the gym, the first time it was a smile and a head nod, the next time I see her, it might just be like, hey, what's up? And I don't even expect a response from her. I actually keep it walking. If I was in the apartment building, I had a little bit longer conversation. Now I could probably extend it a little bit further. Like,
I want to say something real quick. See, there's actually not necessarily anything wrong with what he's saying.
No.
The problem is that this is where the problem lies, though. The problem is that just because you're doing this doesn't necessarily mean you're going to get her, because the key thing is you have no idea if she's interested in you.
Exactly.
That's the problem with the whole video is that you're setting yourself up to waste your time. You see what I'm saying?
And again, there's nothing wrong. There's not necessarily wrong with it. On the basis that you go to this place every day and you see the person every day, there's nothing exactly wrong with it. Because I've actually said this to somebody about fucking with bitches at the gym.
Right.
Where I let it be known to, that when you see an attractive woman, it's not every single time or when you're around, a place where there's attractive people, it's not every time that you say hello to a woman, it got to be about trying to pick her up.
Right. You can just be social and, just shooting the shit, whatever.
It's cool to be social. It's cool to be able to, when you see people, to be able to say what's up. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Now, and but see, what's crazy about me is that I'll be the type of nigga to shoot my shot on the first day.
Mm-hmm.
And then every time I see you after that, I'm saying what's up, like it ain't nothing.
Exactly.
Bro, let me tell y'all something. I tell y'all this that there's this bar that I go to in my city, right? There's a cute ass waitress that go there. Actually, 2 waitresses that go there. And I shot my shot to both of them already.
Mm-hmm.
And they see me bringing in bitches in and out all the time. Now, one of them I actually closed the deal and got the number, or I got a number. Right. And when I tried to set something up, she never responded.
Right.
Yo, the next time I went to the bar and I said, hey, what's up? How you doing? How you been? Mm-hmm. Hey, how you doing? I keep it regular because that's how I want to keep it.
Right.
And I didn't even acknowledge to her, like, yo, that number you gave me must have been wrong because I tried to holler at you so we could set something up. How come you didn't?
Mm-hmm.
But and every next time she see me in the fucking bar, I'm with a new bitch.
Right.
And I see her giving me choosing signals. I see her checking me out with the new bitch.
Mm-hmm.
I see her checking me out with my dates and shit. And I know exactly why they said no. And my point in saying this is that I don't care that you say no.
Right.
And it's not awkward to me.
Mm-hmm.
Because you said no. But check this out. You're going to see me with multiple other bitches.
Right.
For as long as you work here, bitch, you going to see me with more bitches.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to be having a good old fucking time making out with these broads, palming their ass in front of your fucking face.
Jesus Christ.
And the crazy part is, it's going to be a part of her brain where she going to be like, damn, that could have been me.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? But I understand why you said no, because, hey, maybe you don't want your coworkers to be looking at you a certain type of way. It's okay.
Right.
But I'm the type of nigga, I will shoot my fucking shot and then see you again and again and again and again and say hi. Like you my long lost friend. Like, hey, what's up? How you been? I see you changed your hair. That looks really cute on you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And this is the drink I'm gonna need for me and my date, by the way.
Exactly.
I don't give a fuck about awkward. It's only awkward if I make it awkward. That's what these dumb niggas don't understand.
Exactly. That's real shit. That's real shit.
And the only reason why I would make it awkward is if I was insecure about the fact that you said no.
Right.
And I'm letting you know I am not insecure about anything. Mm-hmm. Because whether or not you said yes or no, you would have just been another female in my line of females.
Right.
Now, if you wanted to be more special, then you got to compete for that type of time.
Right.
I'm supposed to change my shit up because you work at the bar that I like to go to with my bitches.
Right.
I'm supposed to change shit up because you go to the gym that I like to work out at.
Right.
I'm supposed to feel bad. I'm supposed to feel awkward because we go to the same fucking school.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Y'all niggas is weak with this bullshit, bro. But again, there are good points to what he's talking about. But my thing is, like 80% of it, the motivation behind it is to, because you'll see, he's actually going to say, is to reduce the awkwardness or reduce the chances of her rejecting you and it being awkward the next time you see her. You're going to see how many times he fucking say that. And that's the part that kills me.
Mm-hmm.
Because like I said, it's only awkward if I make it awkward because I don't give a fuck what you're thinking, bitch. I really don't.
Exactly. That's facts. Let's keep it going. Let's go.
Hey, what's going on? Oh, what's up? How was your weekend? Or you have anything fun planned for the weekend? Have a little bit of back and forth. Okay, you can talk a little bit more. You start to extend the interaction. So the further we go on this chart, you're going to see that the longer the interaction goes and the slightly more interest we're going to be displayed. But again, this is going to be done over the course of 2, 3, 4 interactions, depending on where we're at. So typically, the more frequent you see her, the more stretched out this is going to be.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
hold on. Yo, we gonna be stopping this video like 20 times.
I'm telling you.
Bro, he said the more you see her, the longer the interactions. Do they not realize that women, there's a thing called an attention whore? There's a situation where a woman will talk to you, entertain your conversation, and then when you finally say, hey, let's get together, oh, I got a boyfriend. oh, I'm actually not interested like that. So why are we doing this? You know what I'm saying? Like, why are we going through this long process to do? Because again, like if you're in the gym, right? And let's say you want to strike up a conversation with the woman, right? Like they said earlier, they was like, oh, you know, ask her about her sets or whatever. That's cool. Having an indirect way to start a conversation, that's fine.
Right.
But then once you get that, you know, out there and she's actually talking to you, right?
Break the ice, yeah.
Break the ice, then you just say what you need to say. Or if you don't want to say at that time, at least by the second time you see her, you already know her name. You'd be like, hey, Jennifer, how's your day going? Blah, blah, blah. Hey, listen, you know, I was thinking we should go get a drink, you know, after this or whatever. You understand? Right. And then do that, right? But he's like, after 3 or 4 or 5 times, you feel what I'm saying? That's crazy. Yo. Like why?
Yo, that's straight stalker shit, bro. That's you when you hear that, you guys notice this all the time when bitches call a nigga, when bitches refer to a nigga as creepy,
right?
This is what they're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
You understand me? That creepiness is the source of the creepiness is insecurity.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Because you trying to tiptoe around a bitch. And again, there's nothing wrong with indirect game to break the ice, to create, to open the lines of communication.
Right.
But 3, 4 interactions and we're going to stretch this out over a long period of time because we want to show value and we want
to. And I'm like, how do you know that she even values you throughout this situation? You have no idea. See, I think, you know, what happens is a lot of times guys think just because a woman is talking to them,
right,
that she's interested because they're so used to women not wanting to talk to them.
Right.
So that when a woman is showing some sort of interest in having a conversation, then they think, oh, she must be interested because why would she be having a conversation with me? Or why would she give me her number? Or why would she go on a date? I don't understand. Why would she do all this stuff if she wasn't interested? See, right. That's when guys don't understand women because, see, what he's saying would make sense if every time a woman spoke to you or you engage with a woman like this, that meant it was guaranteed that she was feeling you at least 99% of the time or something. You know what I'm saying? If that was the case, then cool. Right. But if you're actually out here interacting with women on a consistent basis, you should know that there is a large percentage of women who are going to be attention whores when it comes to dealing with you.
Right.
So why would you put yourself in a situation to get your time wasted? You see, it just, it's crazy, man. But let's continue this shit.
Pro tip, always be the one to end the conversation.
Yes.
Like, even if it's so hard, even if she wants to talk to you, just do it.
Yeah.
It's gonna play so well in the future.
It does play a big part in
like huge difference.
Yeah, you want to use that to your advantage because you know you're gonna see her again. So if I'm always the one that's ending the interaction, especially if it's on a high point, I'm coming off not thirsty at all. But also it's making her feel secure that for the next time I actually do go and talk to her, it's like, yo, this dude isn't gonna cling to me.
Yeah.
It's just
like
good emotion and then he's gone.
Yeah.
You know, so
one
of the main things
one good
are worried about, correct me if I'm wrong, is if a guy comes.
Would you say that again?
Now I'm thinking to myself that just right there is like the one decent point in the whole entire video.
Mm.
You understand? Because even if you're going up to a chick shooting your shot in the street or whatever, you should always be in control of the interaction, and so that also means ending the interaction. You know, like when you come up to a chick and you be like, you know, hey, what's up? You know, I like your dress. I came over here to say what's up to you. Blah blah blah. You know, and then you're like, hey, but listen, I gotta go. So you know, let me get your number real quick, or take out your phone real quick, and put my number in there so we can meet up later. Like you always want to be, you know, moving and shaking, so to speak, right? Because you ain't really got the time like that to be trying to build rapport and impress a bitch. A bitch gonna know if she want to fuck with you pretty early on.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? And that's the good part of it. See, again, guys got to understand. We got to fail fast.
Right.
We got to fail fast. Because I don't want to invest extra time and give this bitch real estate in my mind. Right. For an extended period of time just to find out that from the fucking very beginning, she never wanted to have nothing to do with me.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all niggas is, man.
It's crazy. It's crazy. Let's continue.
talk to you. It's like, fuck, now I'm like stuck talking to this guy and he just
Yeah.
doesn't know when to get away.
Yeah.
So the more you can be the one to end things, especially if it's on a good point, it's going to let her guard down and she's going to be way more receptive to come and talk to you the next time.
Yeah.
Because she's like, this dude gets it. It's good
Yeah.
emotions. It's non-threatening. It's all good.
Mhm.
So second, third time you're hanging out with her, it's going to be slightly longer interactions. But again, we're the one ending it on a high point. And also, we're still not even hitting on her. If anything, you're probably pushing her away a little bit. So you can use the fact that you know you're going to see her multiple times to your advantage. So you're going to actually tease her a little bit, push her away a little bit, challenge her, or even like slightly make fun of her and be like, oh my God, it's too much. I'm getting back to my work. Oh, this is crazy. Okay. So you can do those things to your advantage and it puts you in a position of relatively high value because if anything, you're not clinging to her. You're pushing her away in a joking way, which is going to let her guard down a little bit to see that she can keep talking to you. And it puts you in a kind of a high status position, I would say.
Yeah.
So by the second and third time, that's how long the interaction should be. And one other thing I want to point out, which is important for this whole area, is that the girl should see you socializing with somebody else in the environment as well. Ideally, multiple people.
Mhm.
Okay, so if I'm at the gym, I'm at the bar, in my apartment building, that one's a little tricky.
Yeah.
Work or hobbies though, you don't want to be the dude that's silent all the time where you're just locked in on your workout and then she's there and then all of a sudden I'm like here and I'm trying to talk to her. This girl should see me within the second or third time, ideally socializing with other people, having fun and showing good vibes.
And it doesn't
Let me hold on. Let me do this real quick. See, you know what the problem is with all this is that everything he's saying doesn't make sense, right? Because if the girl is interested in you, then you wouldn't need to do all the things that you're saying to try to make her interested. Right. So meaning what I'm saying is this, right? Think about this. If I'm at the gym and I need to get her looking at me, talking to other people, why would she be looking at me in the first place unless she was interested in looking at me? You understand what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, for her to even bother to look my way while I'm doing whatever I'm doing would mean that she has some sort of interest, which is why she's looking in the first place. So if she's looking in the first place, would it matter what I'm be talking to other people? You see what I'm saying? It's like a paradox.
Exactly.
Because if I need to get her to look at me to raise her interest or to get her interested in me by seeing me being social, her looking at me in the first place means she has interest, which is why she's looking at me in the first place.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So the shit doesn't make any sense.
The bottom line is these niggas don't believe in themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Understand? These niggas straight up don't believe in themselves. Like whatever they think whoever they are and whatever they have to offer to a bitch is not good enough. So it's like, well, I gotta show her that I can have fun with other people. And and all of that shit could still backfire, because what if she don't like none of them other motherfuckers that you over there talking to?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? What if she think all of them other motherfuckers is creeps too?
Right.
You over there fraternizing with them, and she over there looking at you like, look at this nigga. He actually talked to those fucking cornball ass niggas. Mm-hmm. Now I was probably going to give him some pussy if he stepped to me like a man. But now since he over there talking to them fucking cornball creep niggas, he ain't never going. As soon as he say something to me, I'm shutting his ass down. That shit could backfire too.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So look, man.
Logan J in the chat said a lot of his information is out of context. What are you talking about? It's out of context. This is one video talking about one specific thing, so it's not out of context. You just don't understand what the fuck is going on. You feel what I'm saying? So, but that it's crazy, man. It's fucking crazy. But let's continue the video.
It doesn't have to be like, she doesn't have to see you have like an hour conversation, but you could just say like hi to someone,
right.
like dapping someone up, like, hey, what's up? Like,
I have a distinct memory of a different girl at a different gym that after I saw her the first time, I came in another time and she was there and I knew I wanted to talk to her. So I was already social at this gym in this environment. So I knew the staff and I knew a couple other people that were working out that day, and have a distinct memory because I knew she was in the one position in the gym. And I started talking to these two people. We got into this really good conversation. And when I said something and it was funny, I remember we all started laughing and I looked over and I saw her looking over at me. And at that moment, I just smiled and gave a head nod and came back into talking to these people. And I remember thinking, like, honestly, that looked really good from her perspective because she sees me being social, guy and girl, everybody's laughing.
You see what I'm saying?
Bro, are you serious? So wait, so Miles, if I take a gun and start shooting in the air and the person across the street looks over, does that mean that they're interested in what's going on? Because, or did they just hear a noise and look over the noise? Right. So if a bunch of people are laughing, of course she's gonna look over because people are making noise laughing, right? Oh, who's laughing? And then he's like, oh, I gave her a head. What are we talking about here?
What are we talking about? and I want y'all to take notice. Take notice if he ever gets this girl that he's referring to. He'll be just take notice. That's what I'm saying.
let's continue.
I looked over, I acknowledged her, but it wasn't a big deal, and I got back to doing what I was doing. So that's a great way to show a lot of good, honest signals about you as a man, your confidence and your charisma. Do you agree? Like if you saw a dude, maybe he already opened you once. Now the next time you're at the gym, he's talking to other people. They're all having fun. For sure. And he doesn't like get surprised that he sees you. He's, like, doing his own thing.
Yeah.
So this will work in any environment. That'll work in the club. That'll work in your
anywhere.
Yeah, pretty much anywhere. So now that brings us to the second half of this chart. So let's just say by the time we're here, we've already had multiple interactions with this girl. Each time the interaction has gotten slightly longer. I'm the one that's typically ending the interaction. I'm teasing, I'm joking with her. I haven't asked her out. And I'm also making sure that the girl has seen me interact with somebody else, ideally multiple people throughout these instances. Okay, so now we're at a point now where we're looking at the second half of this thing. What needs to happen here? Does anything come to your mind?
I think around this area would say that you slightly show a little intent maybe, but not in like a direct way, or like you bring up whatever brings you guys together would be kind of like the subject of the conversation.
Cool. What I was going to say is that now the topic of conversation should be about whatever activity I'm probably going to invite her to come out to do. I don't invite her out yet, but I start talking about activities that I might end up inviting her out to. So typically if I meet a girl, probably going to invite her out for a drink or to come out and party or to come out with me and my friends, and then she could bring a friend too. I think the easiest way is to say something like, oh, do you have anything fun planned for the weekend? Or how was your weekend? Did you do anything fun? I think it's a really easy way to start introducing the topic of going out without inviting her. So, okay, we opened, we didn't really have a long conversation. We have a slightly longer.
He's gonna get into it. He's gonna get into it.
First of all, invite her out without inviting her. What the?
He said, invite her out with his friends and her friends.
Oh,
I gotta hit the button again for that real quick. See, first of all, you're not meeting my friends on no first date. Or you're not meeting my friends and I don't know you like that. It ain't happening. Because see, what y'all don't understand is, see, a lot of guys, they don't understand this when it comes to game, is that when you do more things or you do a lot of things in the beginning, the woman starts to feel entitled. So if this is me trying to get at you, and the first thing I do is I introduce you to my friends who I love and cherish and knew for years to you, and I just met you, what does that say to the woman? What does that say about her importance to me? I have now officially made her as important as my friends.
Right. That's pedestalization 101, nigga.
Exactly. And it's funny too, because and April said it right. He said, you actually could be in a situation that I don't have a connection with you, so I might like your friend better. Exactly. So because she doesn't have any sort of real connection with you, she might like one of your friends. And then one of your friends who actually got more game than you is going to smash the chick that you trying to smash.
Because guess what? The first time your friend see the bitch, he gonna shoot his fucking shot because he ain't a pussy. He gonna put his fucking bid in and be like, yo, you bad as shit. Wait, you from what's the name, Jim? Word? Yeah, I'm trying to choke your ass, get you naked and spank that ass. What's good?
Exactly.
When are you free? You understand me? Like, what? Come on, man.
It's
this
crazy.
Nigga, yo, they don't understand that all of this fucking prep and fucking rapport work and all of this shit is just straight pedestalization, man.
Because look, it's like, listen, I'm that nigga.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as I see you, I'm going to give you an opportunity to fuck with me.
Right.
If you say no, that's on you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still living my life. So if I come into this gym again and I see you, hey, what's up?
Right.
And it's crazy because you can still do all of this shit after you put your bid in.
Right. Exactly.
You can still do everything he's talking about. You can still do all of this shit after you put your bid in.
Mm-hmm.
Because let's just say because she could be one of them chicks that maybe you got to grow on her. But the bottom line is you're better off being honest and living your fucking life and doing exactly what you want to do, how you want to do it.
Right.
Without any concern to her.
Right.
You understand? Because you can see her the first day and shoot your fucking shot, right? And then the next time you see her, you live your life. Hey, what's up, girl? How you doing? You know what I'm saying? And then you can still flirt with her. Because see, what y'all don't understand is that all of this game shit is about you.
Right.
Not her. So every time you see her, you could flirt with her, you could say hi, you could try out new fucking pickup lines, or you could try out new lines on her, however you want to do it.
Right.
Because it doesn't matter what she's thinking, it only matters what you thinking. So now she already know that you think she's attractive, but the next time you see her, you could be like, hey, what's up? How you doing? What you working on today? Oh, legs? All right, cool. I'm gonna be over here. I'm working on chest. And then if you walk past her in the gym, you'd be like, oh, I see you working them legs. Okay. I see them thighs looking all good and hey, listen, whenever you ready for them legs to get spanked, just holler at your man. And then she'd be like, get out of here. Same shit.
Right.
I don't give a fuck. What I'm supposed to be awkward. I'm supposed to be awkward because you quote unquote rejected me. See, I don't give two fucks about that, bro. You see what I'm saying? Matter of fact, whenever I walk into this gym, this whole fucking gym is mine.
Exactly. Facts.
Facts. Whenever I walk into this gym, this whole fucking gym is mine. Everybody in here, either they know me or I know them, including you, bitch.
Right.
Oh yeah, so what if you know that I'd like to fucking clap your cheeks? So what if you know that?
Mm-hmm.
As a matter of fact, I'm probably the only nigga in here with enough fucking balls to tell you straight up.
Right.
While the rest of them is doing what this asshole is doing. Excuse me, Coach Kyle. I didn't mean to call you an asshole. I ain't trying to disrespect nobody. I gotta, look, I'm trying to be better than that. I'm trying to be trying to not because people be getting really, really like salty because niggas is quote unquote disrespecting, but
right.
They pussyfooting around and doing what this guy's doing.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? And I'm saying that alone will make you stand out to a bitch. Maybe she might not fucking holler at you right away, but let's just say you the one nigga in the whole fucking spot that's telling her and flirting with her the way I just explained. Like, yeah, girl, man, I see you working them thighs. I see you doing them adductors and shit. You mind if I watch? You know what I'm saying? Or hey, do you need any help in the shower? Oh, okay, just checking. Like, like if you could keep it playful and cool like that every time you see her, then you'll be that one nigga in the gym that's not a fucking pussy.
Right.
You'll be the one nigga in the gym that's not a fucking pussy because 99.9% of dudes is doing what this guy is doing.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And then you never know. One day she might be like, hey, what you doing after this? And then the next thing you know, you clapping the cheeks. Right. Just because you decided to be yourself.
Right. And that's a good point you were saying is that you got to understand when you let a chick know, especially it's a chick you're going to see, over and over again, sometimes they'll reject you at first. And then since they know you trying to hit or smash or whatever, later on, when they're ready to make it happen, they'll circle back around.
That's
now, this dude Brad in the chat talking about Locario do it infill, do infill if you're going to attack his philosophy. Now, Brad, I'll tell you this: I will take you up on that. I will, but only one caveat: I will do it infill as long as is with your mom. So you got to let me know where your mom's going to be. I'm gonna have the camera set up. and I'm a holler at your mom. You understand? And so what I'm gonna do is too, I'm gonna do a make out with your mom on camera so that you can know that I got game. You understand what I'm saying? That's gonna be the infield. So just DM me your mom's information. Tell me where she hang out at, where she be at. Send me a picture, and then I will, do an infill with her. You feel what I'm saying? If that's what y'all want, and we can make it. All right.
Receipts max.
Exactly, receipts max. In fact, so we'll make that happen for Brad because he wants that to go down. You feel what I'm saying? So we'll get that shit. All right, let's continue the video.
Hold on real quick. I want to address something real quick. Oh, somebody in the set in here said that that's still creep shit here. Like, so I guess I'm assuming he's talking about me like continuously flirting with her and, throughout the course of the whole time. Right. I'm gonna tell you why that's not creep shit. I'm gonna tell you why that's not creep shit, because I'm being honest in my intention.
Right.
She knows that I want to fuck her.
Exactly.
A creep is a nigga that want to fuck a bitch and he's sitting over there in the corner looking at her or looking in the mirror and checking her out, thinking that she don't notice that he's looking.
Right.
That's not actually creep shit, because if she see me looking, she knows exactly why I'm looking.
Exactly. Facts.
That's the difference between a creep and a nigga that's like actively flirting with a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? That's not creepy. See, but again, y'all niggas don't understand that type of shit because y'all never actually been in the type of situation to be real with a bitch that you never met or that you met for the first time.
Like I'm telling you that shit where you let them know, because listen, I remember I was in college, that shit happened where there was a chick that was in my college. She didn't actually go to the college, but she used to sell products to the students there. And I hollered at her once and she was like, "Oh, I got a man. I'm seeing this guy right now." I said, "Well, listen, when if that don't work out, holler at me." So I gave her my information, right? So I saw her maybe like 6 more times. And every time I saw her, I said, "Yo, you still got the situation?" She's like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Well, remember when that shit is done, holler at me." And I told her that every time I saw her. Every time. Then out of the blue, I'm just chilling at home.
Right.
I get in text. And this chick talking about, "Hey, what you doing right now?" You see what I'm saying? So that the thing is that she already knew what it was.
Right.
And I wasn't like, "Oh my God, it's so awkward," because I told her I wanted to do this and now I see her in the, like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So like, look, a lot of times you guys are the ones that's making the shit awkward. So you gotta get off that bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Tiger 23. I learned more from the 20 women that I've been with than most of you niggas gonna learn from all the bitches that y'all put together. How the fuck I only been with 20 women and y'all coming to me for advice? How that work?
See,
how that work? How niggas calling up with 100 and 200 bodies, but they calling in the show that I'm on? How does that work?
Right. Exactly. Because see, a nigga could run through 100 women in a weekend. He just gotta pay them. You understand what I'm saying? Or simp, or do some other goofy ass shit like a lot of motherfuckers be doing. You feel what I'm saying? So it's stupid.
I just want to say, because let's look at it. Let's look at his comment. He says, "I'm confused. Miles talks like he runs through women, but I saw him in the video saying he only been with 20 women in his life." See, I'm not talking like I run through women. I'm talking like I know how to manage women.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I'm talking.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? I don't run through women. That's why I did the video explaining that. I don't run through women. I take my time with women.
Mm-hmm.
I take my fucking time with women. I got women on the roster that been on the roster for over a year, working on 2 years now.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? I told y'all that about myself. I'm not one of these. See, because I understand that
dick is a gift.
So not every bitch gonna get it.
Mm-hmm.
Not every, and that's because I know not every bitch deserves it. So all of that running through bitches don't have nothing to do with the level of your game, bro.
Right.
See what I'm saying?
Exactly. That's facts. Let's continue with this shit.
interaction. Now we've been vibing. We're talking for at least a minute, teasing, joking, push away a little bit. She saw me socialize with other people. Now I'm getting to a point where I could probably have a couple minute long interaction with the girl. Right in this area, we're talking about what's going on without inviting her. She's going to tell me what she's doing. Now I bring up whatever I want to do. Okay, so I might say, oh, actually, I think we're going out to blah, blah, blah lounge. Have you ever been there? She's going to say whether or not she's been there. Or, hey, over the weekend, I think we're all going to this hike trail. Or if I'm in the apartment building, I would say something like, hey, actually, I think this weekend we're actually going to be having a little party over by the outdoor pool area. Have you had a chance to go out there yet? So I'm talking about the activity and asking her if she's ever done the activity. Yeah. That's going to put me in a nice position to ultimately ask her out in a subtle way. Because keep in mind, the last thing we want to do is get rejected at one of these places, and then it's awkward when you see the girl again. So so what I'm going to do is show you a safe, fail-proof way.
See that shit? See that shit? See, let me tell y'all something. Success don't always come to the nigga that's the most prepared. Success comes to the nigga that's not afraid to fail.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? And this right here is the entire basis of the video, which is why I can't get with it.
Mm-hmm.
It's just to try to minimize quote unquote failing. No, I'm telling y'all to fail fast and early.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and fail. Get the bitch all out the way. Get it out the way. Mm-hmm. So at least now when you see her, you could just say hi and then focus on your fucking workout.
Right, exactly.
Because you already know she ain't interested.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Y'all niggas is trying to run this gamut, hoping that she might be interested. Oh, because if I invite her out to the trail with my friends, then maybe she'll see my social value, and then maybe I'll start to, I'll start to get into her mind, and then I'll start to maybe grow on her and feel. Stop.
Mm-hmm.
Stop, bro. Like a bitch. All of y'all know this. Whether you red pill, black pill, incel, you know that a bitch know within the first 5 to 10 seconds if she trying to fuck with you or not. Y'all know this. Mm-hmm. Because when y'all talk about female nature, that's what y'all talk about. Because as soon as a Chad walks up with the jawline, then she already knows that she wants to fuck him.
Right, exactly.
You see what I'm saying? So it's the same fucking thing. If a bitch already know, then she already know. So why are you wasting all this goddamn time? You fucking, like, why are you wasting all this time? Seriously.
That's crazy. Let's continue because it gets worse.
To invite the girl out, to ask her out without ever getting rejected and making things awkward. So you talk about the topic, we bring up the event, we ask her if she's ever done it. The next thing I would do is not just straight up ask her to come there. I would say something along the lines of, yeah, I would invite you to come, but I don't know because blank. So to give you a couple examples of this, if we're at the gym and we're talking about working out and say, yeah, I would invite you to come work out sometime. I don't know if you'd be able to keep up, honestly. If we're talking about partying and I teased her on the fact that she never parties, it would be like, yeah, I'd invite you to come out sometime and party with us, but like, I don't know. I know you like to probably in bed by like 9 p.m. So, it wouldn't work out. I didn't even invite the girl out. I'm just saying, hey, we're going to do this activity. I would invite you to come out, but I don't know if you'd actually be able to do it. And by doing that, it's a very fail-proof way of inviting her to come out, because if she's actually down to come out, she's going to justify why it would work. Mm-hmm. If she's not down to come out, she's going to agree with you for the most part and be very like politely dismissive of the idea of inviting her out. Mm-hmm. So an example, let's say I say, yeah, I would.
So isn't that still rejection?
Like, yeah, I'd invite you to come out, but I don't know, like, I know you don't really come out like that. So probably in bed by like 9 p.m., right? The girl might say something like, what? No, I'm fun. She might like encourage and start qualifying herself why she would be a good time to come out. Or she may say something like, yeah, honestly, work's just been crazy. Like, I'm not even going out like that right now. Mm-hmm. That's her saying, yeah, honestly, I'm not going to come out. So like, it's probably better if you don't invite me to make things awkward.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still
so let's just say hypothetically.
Hold on. Let me. Bruh.
Yo, so this nigga been plotting for 4 months at the gym, 4 to 5 different interactions, showing social proof and social value,
right?
Just for her to politely reject the idea of her coming out with you any fucking way. Isn't that still in the mind of these weak ass niggas? Isn't that still a rejection? Yes or no?
Basically. And you know what the funny part is? Imagine he says, hey, me and my friends, he said, let's just, like come hang out. My friends are doing this. You should come down. Right. And she says, oh yeah, that sounds cool. I'll come. And then he goes out with his friends and he's expecting her to come, and she comes through with a nigga. Then what? You see what I'm saying? Because that's the way you're setting it up. You're like, oh yeah, my friends are gonna be there. You should just come down and hang out. You know, bring your friends too, right? So she's gonna bring the guy she's fucking to the spot. Then what?
Yo, this is called friend zoning yourself. That's what this is.
Right.
This nigga straight friend zoning himself. All of that, but like it's cool to be indirect to lead into a conversation. Right. But all of this long-term indirect shit, nah, I'm sorry.
Exactly. It's crazy. It's crazy. Sydney's almost done.
She does qualify herself a little bit. All you would do in that moment is start having conversation about it. I would say something like, yeah, wait, oh, you would? I mean, wait, what do you like to drink? Do you drink tequila? Because honestly, we usually end up getting like a bottle of that for the pregame. And then I start talking to her, and at some point, to soften the invitation as well.
Assume or like imply that she's welcome to join without actually saying, you know what?
Yeah.
You should come.
Yeah, exactly. So when she says no, I wouldn't be funny. I'm like, oh, wait, so like, do you want to go out with? No, it's not like that. It's still very subtle. And then the last thing I want to point out when it comes to inviting them out is that to soften it even more, I tell her she can bring her friends.
Always.
Yeah, so she can bring her friends. That way it doesn't sound like it's one-on-one. It's a very indirect invitation. I'm inviting her out in the negative. And then on top of that, once she's actually kind of down, I'll say, yeah, honestly, we're probably going to go out Saturday. If you want, actually, you could join in. Feel free to bring some friends too. Now, from there, again.
Let me hit the button. I got to hit the button one more time. I'm sorry. I got to do it one more time. Bruh. What is going on?
One of them friends is going to be a nigga, though, that she's fucking.
But this is the funny part, though, right? He said, let's do a friend thing, bring friends, so she doesn't think it's one-on-one. Jesus Christ. Hold on, wait, I got to hit this button.
Jesus Christ.
Listen, if a woman is interested in you sexually, she wants it to be one-on-one. So why the fuck would you be inviting your friends and her friends if she wants to fuck with you sexually? That doesn't make any sense. That's what I'm saying. And see, the thing that he's talking about is he's like to make it softer and to do this slowly because she doesn't really like you yet. You got to still do more shit to get her to like you, bro. You got to, it's crazy.
Yo, do me a favor. Could you scroll down? I want to see how many subs this nigga got.
Hold on. Let me see. I think he, well, this 233,000.
Jesus. You see the type of niggas y'all motherfuckers support. But I want to say this though. You see, here's a reason why. Okay, I don't agree with it, but I'm gonna also tell you why. It's very detrimental, right? How you start is how you finish.
Exactly.
Okay. Me personally, I don't know about the rest of y'all niggas. Okay. I like to deal with a woman that I can give instruction to. And because of her interest in me, she is willing to follow through with those instructions because she can trust that she will have a good time with me.
Right.
That's the type of situation that I like. I'm not trying to hide behind friends. I'm not trying to invite her out in the negative to soften the blow of rejection. I don't give a fuck about none of that. What I'm looking for is a woman who already likes what the fuck she sees. And when I say, hey, meet me here on this day at this time, I will hit you up on the day of to reconfirm. She says, okay, that sounds good. That's the type of woman I like. A woman that listens to me because it's me.
Right.
Not because my friends are there, not because you invited me in the negative, not because we fucking had 15 different interactions over the course of 10 months. No, but because you're interested in fucking with me. Period. Right. So that's what I'm saying. Look, you guys got to understand that if you do all of this shit that this man is talking about, and you happen to actually get into a relationship with it, or even get into a situation with a bitch, or even if you get into a relationship with her, subconsciously she's gonna know that at the very beginning,
Mm-hmm.
You was walking on eggshells just to let her know what you really wanted.
Right.
He's gonna use that pedestalization to manipulate you.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're gonna be calling us talking about this Locario. So, I started dating this girl at my gym. And, I known her for about, 5-6 months before I actually, went out with her. And then, we've been dating for like 2 or 3 months. And then all of a sudden she just started acting real disrespectful, Mr. Locario.
Right.
Everything just went left.
Mm-hmm.
Because she knows you a pussy.
Right. Mm-hmm.
The respect level was never there.
Facts.
Because let me ask you something. You look at this situation. Do you want to be with this woman with all your friends around, or do you want to be alone with her so you could stick your tongue down her throat and palm her ass and fucking finger pop this bitch to get it in the mood to take it back in your crib to fuck? Which one you trying to do?
Facts. And Miles, that's a good point you made, is that the fact that if your friends are there and her friends are there, if that was the case, like let's say it happened, usually women aren't going to do all that nasty shit in front of their friends or in front of your friends. So what the fuck, what's going to happen with that? So you're going to be like, oh, well, let me pull her aside so that we can be alone now at this part of the bar. And if that's the case, why didn't y'all just do this alone in the first place?
You know
what I'm saying? It don't even make sense. It's crazy.
The game is not and look, this chick right here, shout out to her for supporting the bullshit, because it's like she's on the podcast with him and she kind of has to agree with him, but she don't believe.
I think that might be his girl. That's the thing.
Whether or not, look at her fucking face.
Right.
Look at her face. She's staring into space thinking to herself, damn, why did I ever get with this pussy ass nigga? I wish I had somebody to choke and slap the shit out of me and pull my hair. You know, like I don't. Like I'm dealing with a nigga. I'm dealing with a nigga that's advising other guys to beat all the way around the fucking bush just to get what they want.
Oh my goodness, hilarious. All right, let's continue this shit.
And I'm going in very indirect. So the other thing I would do is probably just go for an Instagram. So even if she hypothetically agrees, I wouldn't say, cool, what's your phone number? I'll hit you up. Just a slightly, yes.
So this is somebody that you're going to see all the time.
Yeah.
And like, if you take her Instagram, that allows conversation to just get started.
It's the most indirect way to keep
going. Yeah.
So I would go for the Instagram. I would say something like, cool, I'll hit you up this weekend. If you want to pop out, come through. You can even bring your friends. Okay, awesome. Are you on IG, by the way? Are you on IG, by the way? Very subtle way of just asking for the Instagram. And then the day of or the day before, I would just literally shoot her a DM saying something like, hey, so by the way, we're going to go out on Saturday to blah, blah, blah. Let me know if you're going to join. And like I said, you could bring some friends if you want to. Mm-hmm. Very subtle. She may respond. She may not respond. If she's in, great. If she's not in, still great. Honestly, it's not a big deal, because the next time we see her, we don't act butthurt. We don't complain that she didn't text us back.
Totally, like not even a thing.
Yeah, it's nothing like that. You're gonna go up to her and.
That's what I'm saying. It was never a thing. It was never a thing.
Yo, it's ridiculous because he just basically kind of contradicted himself then. Because if it's not an issue, then why are you worried about shit being awkward?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, just because the rejection was subtle,
mm-hmm.
She still chose not to come out with you and your fucking funky ass friends.
Right. So he basically got the rejection anyway. It just took longer to get there. So
yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. That's the thing with being so indirect, is that the rejection's coming, but it's coming later.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it is. You see, and the funny part is this: this girl is co-signing this because women co-sign this because it gives women opportunity to be able to play around and dance around in the ambiguity, so they can either go this way or that way, and they don't have to be accountable to any like direct thing. And then it gives, and then and on his side of the spectrum, it gives guys who are pussies and losers a way to avoid rejection as long as possible.
Exactly.
That's all that is.
See, guys, we tell you guys that this fucking with chicks is a numbers game. You have to understand that the reason why you're not gonna have that much luck in places that you frequent is because the same people frequent the same place. It's always a finite number of people to choose from.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? But the bottom line is a bitch gonna fuck who she wanna fuck because case in point, I remember, and I told this story. I used to when I was in Florida, there was a chick that used to go to the gym, and she was one of these slim thick joints, and her face wasn't all that, but her body, like she was very slim, but her legs and her ass was stupid.
Right.
You understand? And one day we was sort of in the gym kind of by ourselves. It was one of them days where not a lot of people showed up. And like, I think like the instructor and somebody, they was at the front, and then she was over in the back, like in the mirror doing something. So I walked up behind her and I told her, I was like, yo, your body is fucking amazing to me. I was like, when are you free? Cause I would really like for us to fuck.
Mm-hmm.
And she turned around and acted all and and then she went as far as told other chicks in the gym. And this other chick that I'm cool with came up to me and was like, yo, did you say that to what's her name? And I said, yeah, I said that. And they was like, you admit it? I said, yeah, I told her, yeah, I don't care. Like, that's what I want.
Right.
Now, and here's the crazy part. She tried to give off this kind of crazy, this mystique that, fucking somebody at the gym is beneath her, or that's something that she would never do.
Right.
But there's this homie that I used to, because it was a boxing gym too. I used to spar with him. So me and him would talk all the time.
Right.
And nigga told me he smashed. The nigga was the nigga told me he smashed. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm looking like, damn. Well, she must have liked him better than she liked me.
Right.
It's all good. That's the game.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And what am I gonna do? Go. Hey, how come you gave him the pussy? You didn't give it to me. A bitch she gonna choose who she choose.
Right.
And bro, he's the type of nigga. I don't even want to really get into it, because you want to talk about this nigga he's a family man.
Mm-hmm.
So that means when he cheated on his wife to smash his girl. You get what I'm saying?
Right. Mm-hmm.
Now, and that's why I ain't using no names or nothing crazy. But the bottom line I'm trying to make is that in these type of situations, like I said, the numbers game is limited.
Mm-hmm.
Women like who they like. Like, remember, guys, we want to fuck everything.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Bro, I swear I shot my shot to so many chicks in that fucking gym. But and the reason why I didn't work out with most of them is a lot of them was married and shit. And some of them used to bring their fucking husbands to the gym.
Right.
Like, I remember this one chick, I came straight up to her, this thick ass white girl. I was like, yo, what's good? I was like, look, who would have a problem with us going out for a smoothie after the gym? And she would be like, and she leaned over to me too. She was like, you see that guy over there? That's my husband. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. No problem. All right, well, it is what it is.
Right.
I shot my shot in that gym. You understand what I'm saying? And I know other niggas that smashed the bitches that I shot my shot at.
Right.
Now listen, I could look at it like, oh, well, all the girls like all the other guys and they don't like me. Look, that's the game.
Now, Miles, what you should have did was you should have slowly talked to her for 3 or 4 times and then asked for her Instagram and then invited her out and said you could bring your friends. And then she would have told you no.
Bro, look, I failed fast with all of them.
Mm-hmm.
All of them.
Right.
It just wasn't in the cards for me to smash anybody at my gym. And bro, that's the game.
Right.
But was I knocking shit down when I was in Florida? Yes, I was.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? I was knocking crazy shit down in Florida. So when they say all's fair in love and war,
Right.
I can't be mad. It's other niggas in the gym smashing bitches that I wanted to fuck. It is what it is, man. And in my situation, it was even worse because it wasn't a gym like a chain gym or a Crunch or a Planet Fitness. It was actually a fitness club. So it was really a limited amount of people in the club.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And a lot of the girls had boyfriends. A lot of them used to come to the gym as a couple, and a lot of them was married. There's only a few of them that was single. So I shot my shot to all the single ones, and I know for a fact of 2 of them that smashed other niggas that I knew. You understand what I'm saying? At least 2 of them smashed other niggas that they wanted to smash and didn't want to smash with me. You get what I'm saying? But again, the reason why I'm explaining this the reason why I'm explaining this is because it really doesn't matter. A woman is going to be attracted to whoever she's attracted to.
Right.
The only thing you can do is let her put your bid in and let her know, yo, if you trying to get some dick over here, I got it for you though.
Facts.
And if she ain't interested, hey, cool. Because the fact of the matter is I'm still talking to other chicks outside the gym. So I'm still doing my thing.
Right.
I'm just not scoring with nobody inside the gym. And that's all right. Because like I said, it's a numbers game and it's a finite amount of people in the fucking gym. So you guys got to get off of this. Oh, what did he say? No failure rate or low failure rate or some shit he said. It's like, man, stop that shit, man. It's not about failing. It's just about putting your bid in, giving the offer. And then if they take the offer, cool. If they don't take the offer, cool. You understand? Right. That's really it. And he said it himself. But the only thing is he's pussyfooting around. Whereas I would have just shot my shot directly and let her say no and keep it moving. You feel me? Like that's the difference between a nigga like me and a nigga like him. Right. Yo, I swear to God, like to the point where bitches was coming up to me talking about, yo, did you say that? I said, yes, I said that. What's wrong? What are you talking about? And I said to them, I said, look, it's not harassment because I only said it once.
Exactly. Right.
Once she told me she wasn't interested in fucking, I left her alone.
Right.
And whenever I came in the gym, I said what's up to her and everybody else, just like how I usually do. You get what I'm saying?
Right. But see, they're not used to that because most guys are going to do kind of like what Coach Kyle is saying and tiptoe. You see what I mean? And then so women they're not used to the whole straightforward shit. You feel what I mean? But let's continue. I think it's almost done. We got a few more.
Now you have a reason to actually talk to her because no matter whether she came or not, even if she didn't come, I'm gonna go up to her and say, hey, what's going on? Start talking to her. Yo, damn, you missed out on Saturday, by the way. We all fucking ended up going out. It was lit. It was a really good time. Or if we went to a hike trail, damn, you missed out on Sunday. Honestly, we ended up going to the mountain. I brought my dog. It was the most beautiful sunset I've seen in a really long time. And then the reason this is good is because if she comes out, great. But even if she doesn't come out, the next time I see her in person, I have something to talk about now. So when I go up to her on the next time I see her, I'm like, hey, what's up? Yo, by the way, you missed out on Saturday. It ended up being really fucking lit. I didn't think we were going to have that big of a turnout, or I didn't think the pool party was going to be that great, or we went to the hike trail and it was the most amazing sunset I've seen in a really long time. Now from here, keep in mind, the girl may be saying like, damn, I'm sorry I missed out, but I want to come to the next one. Great, you can push for the next meetup. If she doesn't seem that interested, you're going to go back to somewhere around here, which is every so often you see her, you can have an interaction. Every so often, you don't need to talk to her every single time you see her. Okay, so short interactions and then occasionally longer interactions. And then we're going to slowly work our way back up on this process. And over time, she's going to see me talking to other people, building up my status in that environment that she sees me. And then occasionally I'm pushing her away a little bit, teasing, having fun with her. And then occasionally I'll just see her give a little bit of a head nod. And then when I do get into longer interactions, I can extend another invitation out to her when the timing is right. So that's the safe play in any of these locations. It's a very indirect approach. It's very safe. It's pretty much rejection proof, honestly. If you follow that process of working your way up the ladder, vibing with her, she sees you interacting with other people, I'm extending the interaction slightly. I get to a point where we're having a longer interaction. She's engaged. We're talking about topics about what we could do over the weekend. At some point, I invite her out in the negative and then have more conversation about it and then extend the invitation to her along the idea that she could even bring friends along. And then from there, if she comes out, great. If not, I go back in and tell her what she missed out on. And then I rinse and repeat this process until I ultimately get the girl, or I have other girls in the environment that I could do the same process with and invite them to join in as well. And I'm telling you this process because this is literally what I did at the old gym that I used to work out at. Okay, I went there, I started socializing with a bunch of different people, started to build up my popularity in these environments. And then with all the girls that I interacted with, I slowly built it up like this and then ultimately got these girls out. One thing I want to point out is that if you're talking to the girl and the vibe is going really, really well, she's showing high interest, you don't need to do as safe of a play. If it's the third, fourth, fifth time we're hanging out and things are going really well and I can see she's giving me a lot of positive.
Hold on. Bruh, like, okay. See, you know what the funny part is? Okay. Like when y'all watch the Real Game No Theory show with us and people call in and they say one thing and we can tell it's they on some bullshit or it's just like all over the place or they ain't got no game.
Yeah.
See, what you have to understand is when you look at this stuff, it's like putting a puzzle piece together. It's almost like you're like a detective. You understand what I'm saying? Like you can piece these things together. Now, think about this. If I invite you out to come chill with my friends and bring your friends because it's this cool event, right? And you don't come. One, that's showing that the girl doesn't really have interest in you like that, because if she did, she would have came to come see you, right? But two, if you have all this stuff going on that's so amazing and so awesome, why would you still be trying to get at her?
Exactly.
Because if I'm at this spot and it's jumping, aren't there hundreds of other girls that I should be fucking with and getting shit popping?
Exactly.
And then when I go back to the gym, shouldn't she be coming to me if she had any interest to say, hey, oh my God, I'm so sorry I couldn't make it. How was it? Or, I really would to come next time. But he's up there trying to sell it to her. Even though you understand what I'm saying? That makes no sense.
Emotional damage.
Yo!
Hey, like,
you really missed it. I brought my dog and it was a beautiful sunset and it was awesome. Yeah, you should have came. Oh, listen. Oh, bro. If any of y'all niggas ever see me in the street on that type of shit, just come up behind me in the back of and put the joint to the back of my head and just put me out of my fucking misery. Swear to God.
It's crazy.
Swear to God. Hey, I brought my dog and my mom and my aunt and my grandma. It was lit. It was such a beautiful sunset. Come on, man. Are you serious? Is this what we doing?
That's crazy. See, he said, Joe Jonas said, same reason I don't think you should approach unless you get strong choosing signals. Guys, y'all need to go to the Bad Boy membership and learn some game. Seriously. Seriously. And again, this is no, we're not dissing Coach Kyle, shout out to him. And he seems like he's young also, you know what I'm saying? So I get it. You know what I mean? But the thing is that what a lot of you have to understand is that sometimes your actions are gonna tell the woman the type of guy you are anyway. You see what I'm saying? Because so this is why even if you tell a chick at the gym or at building or wherever, like you just straight up let her know what it is, even if she rejects you, she knows what it is now. So she knows where you stand. So therefore, if she changes her mind, then she's going to come to you for that. But because you got to understand something. When you're going back and forth with this girl, just talking to her all this time and doing all this extra talking all this time, what happens is she's just coming back to you for nice, friendly chat.
Yeah.
Which he's also basically guiding her into a friendly situation. Because what did he say? Yeah, me and my friends are going out. Come through and bring your friends and we'll all be friends. You see what I'm saying? So he's making the interaction friendly. Now, this is the funny part, right? Sometimes you might be dealing with a chick who actually wants to do nothing more than suck your dick and get some good dick and shit. And you talking about, hey, let's hang out and be friends. And she's kind of like, in her mind, she's like, you know what? I really want to fuck this guy, but he just want to hang out at some bar with his friends. I'm not with that.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? and she's waiting for you to actually be a man and tell her what it is so that things can go down. But the fact that you're not, that also is a thing that made her not want to fuck you after the fact. She's like, damn, I want to fuck this guy. Then you're like, hey, let's be friends and come to the bar and let's hang out with our friends. And she's like, damn, I wanted to fuck him, but my pussy got dry because you was talking about all of this, you know, let's hang out at the bar and chill, or let's go on a hike with my other friends. Like, what are we talking about? I'm trying to get fucked in the ass. That's what she's thinking. You understand what I'm saying? So a lot of times when you're being indirect, you're missing out on women who would have wanted to get down with you if you would have just told her what the fuck it is. Because part of the turn on for the woman is the fact that you are being direct and upfront and letting her know what you want. That's part of the turn on. Just like part of the turn on is when you approach a girl. This is why when niggas talk about, I'm waiting for choosing signals, part of the turn on is the fact that you went and approached her. You understand? That's part of the whole entire thing. You see what I mean? So a lot of times when you guys are like, you know, putting foot around the situation, that's the thing that's gonna, you know, make it, you know, to where shit is not gonna go the way you want it to go sometimes. So you end up shooting yourself in the foot when you could have just kept it simple and let the girl know what you want to do, and then that would have been it.
That would have been it.
You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much this pretty much it. We could take this off real quick.
Yeah. You see, I want to also say something real quick. See, guys, you got to understand something. When you fail fast, guess what? You also succeed faster.
Exactly.
You understand? When you fail, think about it. When you fail fast, you succeed faster. So that means because shooting your shot, putting your bid in, whatever you want to call it, you basically get to find out the chicks that's not fucking with you. Every time you find a chick that's not fucking with you, it brings you closer to a chick that is fucking with you. You understand? It's like you know, Thomas Edison or any one of these inventors. Every time they try a different way to come up with the new invention and it fails, they know what's not working, and so it brings them closer to the next evolution of their thought process, which brings them closer to the light bulb. Or it brings them closer to the invention that does work. So it's a parallel thing with bitches where it's like, that's why it's a numbers game, because you move it through. Hey, what's up, girl? Blah, 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 blah. All right, cool. Have a nice day. Hey, what's up, girl? Blah, 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 blah. All right, cool. Have a nice day. And then you get to the female that's gonna be fucking with you.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? That's what it's about. It's not about every girl saying yes, because what these niggas is, they're trying to fend off quote unquote rejection. They're trying to, I just want to as subtle as possible, and I want to invite her in the negative, and make it a soft invitation, because I don't want to be too involved and too invested.
Mm-hmm.
You thinking all this shit, doing all this shit, carrying on the conversation, trying to make her see you talk to people. That's investment.
Right. Exactly.
The minute and a half that I walk up to a bitch and be like, yo, you sexy as shit. When are you free so you could get your ass clapped?
Right.
And she's like, oh, well, I'm not interested. All right, have a nice day.
Exactly.
30 seconds and I'm out. I'm fucking out of here. Like, I'm good. Back to my workout, back to my purpose, all that shit y'all niggas want to hide behind. You can get right back to it.
Right.
You understand? Instead of wasting all this fucking time, bro, when she don't like you any fucking way. Because like you, bro, the fact that when he said, oh, well, the next time you see her, then you can tell her about the sunsets and the dogs and the.
Right.
Really, nigga?
Why? And he's like, and then he said, you can continue and try again.
And you can rinse and repeat. How many times you gonna rinse and repeat on a bitch that's not fucking with you, my nigga?
Exactly.
And notice, that's what I wanted to point out. Notice, he never said that he got into a relationship with any of these chicks, never said that he smashed any of these chicks. He said, I did this at the gym I used to work out at, and I was able to get a few of these chicks out.
Right, exactly.
He was only able to get a couple of them to come out with him and his friends, but he never got to clap the cheeks.
Mm-hmm.
He probably served half of these bitches up on the platter to one of his homeboys.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Guys, look. Do it however you want to do it, because, hey, Coach Kyle, shout out to you. You gave us something to talk about. You got over 200,000 subscribers, so that means people listen to you and they like your shit. So More power to you. No disrespect. However, I vehemently disagree with all that bullshit.
Right. So I'm saying that's all I got. Too much. So guys, if you wanna call up, call the numbers 516-387-1224. 516-387-1224 is the number. You feel what I'm saying? Let's go to 678. 678. What's popping? Who this?
I donated $2.
Oh shit, he's stepping his game up. He donated $2. That's what's up.
Oh shit.
So what's going on with you?
Okay, so I got a question. So how do I flirt? How do you flirt? Because I don't know how to flirt. So how do you flirt?
Well, let me ask you a question. Are you on the Bad Boy membership?
No.
Bruh, you need to get on the Bad Boy membership because they have a whole program called The Art of Flirting.
Yeah.
A whole program.
I got another question. I got another question.
All right, what's the other question?
Like, do you know how a virgin is? When a woman is a virgin, when she has sex for the first time, her pussy bleeds. Sometimes when some women who are virgins, when they have sex for the first time, their pussy bleeds. I'll look it up.
What? Say that again?
I'm saying that when a woman has sex for the first time, her pussy bleeds when you have sex with her.
Okay.
I'll look it up. I'll do research.
Okay.
What else is that?
You said what's my thoughts on that?
Yeah.
Well, let me ask you a question.
What's there to think about?
Let me ask you a question. Have you ever had sex with a virgin?
No, he had to look it up.
Yeah, I mean, it's what happened. So if I'm a virgin, her pussy bleed.
Wait. So you So you had sex with a virgin, but you had to look up what happens when you have sex with a virgin?
Yeah, I mean, I know. I mean, I got sex with a virgin. He said sometimes we just I got sex with a virgin. I had sex with a virgin before. I don't have about sex with women though.
Wait, say that again. What happened?
I don't have that much experience with women, but when I'm fucking a virgin, like our pussy bleeds, right? I was shocked. So when I researched, there's no pussy bleed when you have sex the first time. Then I find out it happens sometimes to some women.
Well,
women,
bro, this is what you could do. This is what you could do. Next time, just get a towel and you'll be fine. You feel what I'm saying? That's it. All right, and just and make sure you wearing a condom, and make sure that you let her down easy, because I heard when chicks have low body counts, they can pair bond. So make sure that you let her down easy if you don't want to stick with her. All right. But I appreciate the call, brother. All right. So guys, if you want to call the number is 516-387-1224. 516-387-1224 is the number. If you guys got a question, put a Q in the chat and we will get to your question.
Oh yeah.
This says, whenever you are not present in any given situation, is that considered taking an L? You talking about like if you're not living in the moment? Is that what he's saying?
What?
I think that's what he's. I don't understand that. You got to call it
Brandon Webb. Like your questions be way too deep, man. You should probably call in so we could kind of get a gist of what you're trying to say, because
right.
These questions you leave in the chat don't really, you know what I'm saying?
I know you got to call up for that one. It says, do you have to be social in the gym or just get on with getting at the women you want to? What?
You do both.
All he's saying is, do you have to be social just in the gym? Or just
you should be social everywhere you go. Like, you know what I'm saying? You should try to network everywhere you go. Be cool with people everywhere you go. But the thing is, you should do both, man. I'm not saying like you could be indirect with some people and you could have some bitches that you just want to get at real quick. Right. You understand? Like, it don't matter, bro. It don't matter. Get at whoever you want to get at. Be social with whoever you want to be social with. Some people gonna like you, some people not.
Right.
Like, yeah, listen, you're gonna die, man.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna die. Whoever's born is gonna die.
Right. Exactly.
Like, what are y'all like? What is it? What's the issues? What are you worried about? Really? What are you worried about?
This is crazy.
Be social. You can because it's good to network at the gym, because let's just say you trying to figure out different exercises, you trying to make gains, you trying to find out the best protein to use, you trying to find out the best stretcher exercises, whatever. It's good to talk to people, especially the people that share your same interest, obviously, right? But at the same time, if there's somebody at the gym that's attractive to you, you should be confident enough to tell them exactly what you want as well.
Mm-hmm.
And if you see them again, let's just say they're not on the same page as you, and you see them again, there's nothing wrong with saying what's up to them.
Right.
And even talking to them. Hey, what's up? How you doing? How was your weekend? Word. All right, cool. What you working on today? Oh, legs. Okay, cool. I'm working on chest. I'm about to go do this thing. Enjoy your workout. I'll see you around. Keep it moving. There's nothing I don't get all of the, it's so awkward because she rejected me before. Y'all niggas think that when a bitch reject y'all, she be thinking about y'all like, I hate him. I hate his guts. I hope he dies because I would never go out on a date with him. I hate everything about him. I wish his mom had cancer. Like, y'all really think bitches be thinking about y'all like that? Like, if you say, hey, I'd like to go out and get a drink with you, and she say, nah, I'm not interested. That's it. She's just not interested.
Right.
It doesn't mean she wish she was, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all dudes be taking this shit to crazy heart. Like, just because she don't want to go out on a date with you, you think she wish you was a fucking like, oh, I hope you die.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Oh, I don't want to go out for a drink with you, and I hope you die. Like niggas really think that like that's what bitches is thinking. Like you think after she tell you that she's not interested, she's over there thinking and laughing to her friends and fucking going home and writing in her journal, today this guy came up to me in the gym and I like totally rejected him and I threw it in his face and I hope he felt really bad when I told him no, and I hope he's at home crying in his pillow right now because I am the pedestalized hot girl and I know he likes me. Like, that's what y'all think bitches is doing? She told you that she's not interested and she forgot about your punk ass. Just like how you need to forget about her.
Right, exactly.
You see her again, and if you want to say what's up just to be cordial, you say what's up to be cordial. But it only gets awkward if you make it awkward because you sitting there thinking about all of this shit because your ego is so hurt.
Right. It says, isn't talking to chicks that go to the same gym, live in your apartment building, etc., considered a form of lazy game?
Actually, it is.
Well, that's the thing. That's the thing. A lot of times what happens is that, it's more like lazy game is where you try to do what you do because you're in a convenient situation.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, and the funny part is that a lot of guys do that. Even like, for example, a lot of guys at their job, you understand? It's like,
right.
Oh, I'm trying to holler at this girl at my job. And it's like, well, you doing that because you're there 5 days a week. And you know what I'm saying?
8 hours.
Like, exactly. You see what I mean? So, and she might know you already in a certain way or whatever it is like that. So then you feel like, oh, probably be able to eat whatever it is. So,
right.
Yeah, it just is what it is.
Like, I honestly, I think gym and, well, look, apartment building apartment building and a job to me is like the most critical.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Because where you make your money and where you lay your head are the two most important places that you spend your time.
Right.
I think, especially as a man. You understand? The gym, not so much because, people change gyms all the time. Right. Half the time people got gym memberships, they don't even fucking go, all that type of shit. So the gym is like a middle ground. You understand? But that being said, it still is a form of lazy game. Why? Because it's a place that you go to fairly frequently and you see the same people all the time.
Right.
But what I'm saying is, you have to remember that, like I said, the numbers game is limited within these situations.
Right.
Right. So you gotta just be willing to shoot your shot and be comfortable with whatever happens. That's really it. Like niggas just not comfortable with the fact that a bitch might not be interested.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Like that's really all it is. But yeah, to me, yeah. Like I said, especially at work and especially where you live, like in your apartment building. Because but my thing is I got chicks coming in and out. You understand? And I don't want to be if I done fucked a couple bitches in my. It's kind of like in the movie Boomerang. Right? Every fucking time he brought a chick home, his next door neighbor, which is a bitch that he fucked, would always be yelling over the fence, telling the girl, "Oh, leave him alone, girl. He's just a dog." And that's the type of shit you don't really want.
Exactly.
You understand? Because you come home, your home should be your place of peace. You understand? So you got to be careful about fucking with bitches where, like, literally where you live. Like, literally a bitch down the hall.
Right.
You understand? So she coming down the hall, you bringing your bitch into the apartment, and she gonna walk past you and your new bitch talking about or sucking her teeth mad loud or some crazy shit just to show some type of attitude. You don't want that.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? So you got to be careful with that shit. But yeah, don't be lazy, man. Don't be lazy. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's it.
Let's go to 720. 720 was popping.
Hey, what's going on? What's going on, man?
What's popping, bro? Did you donate? Did you donate?
This Tappy man I donated.
That's what's up. That's what's up. What's going on?
Yeah, another great video, but shit, man, the whole time I'm sitting here listening to this shit, you know what I keep fucking hearing? I can hear fucking 50 all the way from Cali, just straight bitch. Dude was a bitch.
Wait, what?
Fucked up, man. It's really fucked up with him having all these subscribers and these dudes listening to this motherfucker, and he's just teaching them how to waste more fucking time.
That's all. That's all you
want
to say.
What did the caller say?
No. I had a few questions and shit, but I wanted to give props to Miles. You know, I always appreciate when he shares his L's. And I was curious, man, at that place, at that gym where you was saying all that, you know, mode 1 shit and all that shit. Did you get any trouble for that shit? Like kicked out or something?
Hell fucking no. No, hell no. What are you talking about? I told him. I said I only said it to her once.
Telling everybody.
Each girl that I shot my shot at, I only did it once. You understand? When you try to push up on a bitch more than once, that's harassment. I only did it once, bro.
Yeah, but I was just curious if, you know, like the bitch went to the staff too or whatnot.
But either way, if she would have did it, it wouldn't have mattered.
It wouldn't have mattered.
Because the thing is,
as a matter of fact, she did go to the owner. She didn't go to the owner, but the owner found out about it. Like, because the girls was talking and, oh, he said that. Oh my God.
Right. Because like exactly, Certified Tyrone said it in the chat. It's not illegal to tell a girl you want sex. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't matter.
Yeah. And I'd be shooting at bitches at the gym, but I don't be going like mode 1 like that. And that's only because I really like my fucking gym. If I went to a Planet Fitness or some shit, I don't really give a fuck.
Right.
Well,
yeah,
you know,
but it's all about the way you do it, bro. It's all about the way you do it. Now, if I stood up in the middle of the gym and said, "Yo, shorty, your ass is fat. I'm trying to fuck."
Right.
In the fucking gym heard me, then maybe I'll get kicked out. But like I told you, the way I did it, it was a day when not a lot of people was there, and it was just me and her by the punching bags. And I came up behind her, and both of us were seeing each other's reflection in the mirror. And I said what I said, and I said it low too. Like I leaned in and I said it low. You understand? So it's about the way you do shit, bro.
Okay. And then I wanted to ask about something with Locario that he said. You know, he said basically the only time you don't approach a bitch is if she with another dude or if she with you know, her kids and shit. And you know, I wouldn't recommend, you know, going up to a bitch with a dude if you're still new to game. But we all know that if you see a bitch with a dude and you don't think they're together, then you can give that a shot as long as you do it respectfully.
I mean, you could do it. I'm just saying that most likely is, it probably be a situation like.
Well, I
it
wanted
all
to
depends.
ask. My question was,
Go ahead.
why don't you? We all get why you don't approach a girl with a dude. Why wouldn't you approach, a dude, a bitch with some kids? Because obviously you can't be explicit, but you don't think you could do it at all?
No, I'm saying you can. What I'm saying is that it's usually one, I guess I'm saying that because I don't really like chicks with kids like that. But what I'm saying is like if you're going to do that, what happens is that the more distractions there are, the more difficult it is for you to do shit. You understand what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is you can do it. Yeah. I'm not saying you can't do it. What I'm saying is that when it's more distractions, and two, she got kids. You understand what I'm saying? Now, if she's like bad and you're like, yo, fuck it, let me see what it is, and I don't give a fuck if she got kids, do what you got to do. All I'm saying is that in most cases, because of all those distractions, like let's say you see a woman and you think you would want to approach her, but she walking with a 5-year-old, a 7-year-old, and a fucking 10-year-old, and they all screaming and they got ice cream in their hands and shit is dropping all over the place. You trying to go up and holler? You know what I'm saying? Like.
Well, yeah. I mean, not that bad, but I mean,
But that's what I'm saying.
With one kid and the kid's not, going crazy and shit.
That's what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is that a lot of times what happens is, like, for example, when you're in the club, right, and you see a chick with her friends. Usually what you do is that before you try to close the deal or make something happen, you pull her away from her friends. Now, why do you pull her away from her friends? Because you're trying to get her away from the distraction. So once she's away from the distraction, she can actually be a little bit more forthright with how she wants to make something happen. You see what I'm saying? So it's the same deal with the kids. The kids is a distraction also, which could cause her to not actually give you the accurate response. Now, if you're quick with it, where you got like a card or something, like a business card, or you got that little thing on your phone, you can tap real quick. If you see her real quick, you be like, "Hey, miss, I see you busy with your kids, but you should holler at me. Here's my number. Let's talk for a little bit or whatever." And then you just keep it moving. That's one thing. But if the chick got kids and all that other shit, and all this other shit's going down, the distractions just make it harder for you to get the point across, and it makes it harder for her to be more authentic in the interaction. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you, and that makes sense. I was just saying, like, I'll be out with my niece and shit sometimes, and it's like, if you see a bitch with one kid, that might not even be her kid.
Mm. I mean, it could not be. All I'm saying is that the whole point I'm saying is that my whole thing is make the game easier for you. So what I'm saying is there's certain situations where it's way more difficult. You understand what I'm saying? Than others.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Where you can holler at any chick in any situation with anything going on. But what I'm saying is that it's better to not do it. Just like with the if she's walking with a dude just randomly in the street, that could be her boyfriend, or it could be her brother, it could be a guy in the friend zone. Either way, right? It's easier for you to holler at a chick who's not with a dude. You see what I'm saying? It's just an easier thing. You see what I mean?
Yeah, I got you, man.
Right.
But that's all I got, man. Much love and respect. I'm out.
All right, man. I'm holler.
Take it easy.
Yeah, man. All right. So let's get to some more of these questions. So we got like probably 15 minutes left, and then we're gonna head up out of here. So guys, you're gonna call in now. If you have a question, put a Q in the chat. You said how to get rid of all the shame around sex. I find the main cause of all insecurities making me tiptoeing around sex and women. The main cause of indirectness. Well, that's you gotta get rid of your social conditioning, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's conditioned you to think about shame around sex. But if you believe all that shit, that's your fault. You see what I'm saying? So you gotta get out that mindset and actually start thinking for yourself. That's all that is. You know what I mean? You said this is why I don't even watch Infield. You won't learn nothing. Is that even? Y'all be just putting Q over anything. It's not even a fucking question. Hold Oh, let me get to this call real quick. 210.
Yeah. It's Zag, man.
Hey, Zagging in the building. Yo. What's going on?
I was telling the story because Miles made a valid point where he was talking about don't be fucking with no bitches that is your neighbors and shit when you live in like in apartments. And I did that. Like she lived right like literally next door. I was fucking her and I had an emergency and I had to borrow her. Well, I had an emergency where my ride wasn't working. I didn't have a ride, so I borrowed her car. I borrowed the chick that I'm fucking, a neighbor chick. I borrowed her car to go pick up another bitch, right? so when she gave me the keys, she said, "Don't be picking up no chicks in my shit." And I'm like, all right, knowing that I was gonna pick up another bitch the whole time. So I pick up this other chick, bring her to my crib. Hey, I tell her, hey, go in there and chill for a minute. I'm gonna be right back. And I go back and get a neighbor bitch her key, go back to the crib and start fucking this bitch. And then when it's time to leave, I went back, borrowed her shit, took the bitch home. And at some point she saw the bitch leaving the crib. So she got mad. She got real mad, bro. And like a day or two later, her and her father came to the door. You know what I'm saying? And it was a situation. You know what I'm saying? Where it could have got physical, you know what I'm saying? Because she was pissed and she basically was like, you know, I'm gonna get my daddy to hurt you, you know, that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So just FYI, guys, yeah, don't do that. Don't fuck the neighbor bitch.
Right. That's crazy. K Zaga's on some savage shit. Now some savage shit.
Yo, man, look. My defense is I was young. I was in my early 20s. I was young and dumb. You know what I'm saying? and I admit I was a dirty, dastardly ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? I admit that shit. I was nigga. But I done matured. I done got some game about me, and all that dastardly shit I was doing. I left that shit behind, man. But I just want to share that story. Because when Miles mentioned that, it reminded me of that shit, and I'm like, that was some wild shit that night.
Right.
When the dad came by, and I almost had to put my hands on the pop, like, nigga. But they at the door yelling and shit. It was a ruckus, man. So
yeah.
So anyway, man.
That's crazy. That's fucking crazy.
All right, man. I'm hollering at y'all.
All right, man. I'm hollering. Peace.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
Imagine you put hands on the pops and he know where you live.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He getting the rest of his homeboys. Come on, son. I ain't with that.
Great. Sim Killer said, Mr. Clark, did you remove How to Have Sex with Two Women on the Bad Boy membership, or is that weed I got strong? Yes, the weed, bro, was never on there. How to Have Sex with Two Women. It's a book. It's on MrLocario.com. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, make sure you guys go to MrLocario.com to get your copy today. You feel what I'm saying? So what else we got on here? Let's see says, what if a woman who rejected you in the past tries to return? Yeah, then you just be like, yo, come suck this dick. That's it. You feel what I'm saying? That's all it is. You know what I mean? That's what you want to happen. You said, Miles, when you go up to a chick at the gym and tell her you want to fuck, how do you go about it moving forward if she says no, and now she might look at you some type of way when she sees you? Oh my God, y'all niggas still.
Okay, let me just repeat this. I don't care how she sees. Matter of fact, the next day, she came up to me and she was like, so, you know, that thing that you said to me yesterday, you know, I just wanted to let you know that I kind of thought it was disrespectful. And, you know, I don't think that's the way that you should kind of, you know, approach women. And as soon as she said approach women, I said, stop right there. Stop right there. I said, you may not be interested in me, but one thing you will not do is tell me how to talk to women. And she fucking her mouth dropped. She was like, her fucking mouth just dropped.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? And then she walked away from me. You understand? Right. And that was it. And everything else after that was just high and by. Because listen, understand this. Before I told her that I wanted to fuck, it was high and by.
Right.
It's not like before I told her I wanted to fuck her. We were the best of friends and we were building this relationship and she was coming over to help me paint my house and all it. No. After I told her that, she tried to come and tell me how I should approach him. I said, hey, stop right there. I said, you ain't gonna tell me how to talk to women now. That's the last thing you're gonna do. And she was like, fine. And then she walked away. And that was it. And so every time after that, I came into the gym, hey, what's up? Just like I say, hey, what's up to every fucking body else in the gym. Bitch, you ain't special. I don't care what you think.
Exactly.
The only thing I want to let you know is that I'm trying to smash. And if you're trying to do the same thing, then we could do that. But other than that, I don't give a fuck what's going on in your mind. I really don't.
That's facts. It's real
she
shit.
Might look at you some type of way. I don't care. Let her look at me any type of way she want.
See, Carlos said, what if the girl rejected me and people are around watching? It's going to be embarrassing. See, again,
I'm going to repeat it again. I came in the gym then the following day and other girls that know me came up to me and was like, Pavian, I heard that you said something to such and such. Is it true that you said that? And I looked them dead in their fucking face and I said, yes, exactly. That's what I said to her. And it was like, oh my God. And I just started laughing my ass off because I'm looking at them like they stupid.
Exactly. Right.
I'm supposed, bro, I don't live in the, see, the thing is, the thing with y'all motherfuckers is that y'all live in the same world as these fucking sugary people. You know, y'all live in the same world of these people who can't deal with rejection. Y'all live in the same world as people who are worried about what people think about them.
Right.
These chicks came up to me and was like, Pavian, such and such said that you told her you wanted to have sex with her. And I said, did you heard about that? And they was like, yeah. Is that true? I said, yes. That's exactly what I said to her.
Right.
What?
Exactly. Right.
What? Like what are y'all? What? And I'm laughing my ass off because they looked embarrassed. Think about it. Everybody else in the gym was embarrassed except me. And I kept going to the gym until it was time for that was my gym until the time I decided to leave the state.
Right.
And when I was leaving, the day that I was leaving, everybody that knew me was sad to see me go.
Right.
Because I don't have a problem with who I am. I don't have a problem with who I am.
Love it.
You understand? Well, once I don't have a problem with who I am, I could give a fuck less what anybody else thinks. And that is 100% the truth. Now, did I always feel this way about myself as a man? No, it took me years to get to this point. You understand? But at the time that happened, I think I was still like 38, 37, whatever.
Right.
You understand? But I'm genuinely, no lie, no cap. I really don't care what people think of me. And it's again, it's not, a lot of people say that they don't care what people think of them as a preemptive guard for their ego. No.
Right.
I'm not trying to play defense. Do you understand? I'm not trying to play defense. I really, really, really don't care what you think of me, but I don't care what you think of me in a positive way. It's not that I don't care what you think of me so I can protect my ego. Like I love myself so much. And because I love myself so much, as a bonus, I don't care.
Right. Right.
You see what I'm saying? Because you have a lot of people out there that when they say that they don't care what people think, they're only saying that because they're trying to protect their ego. To say, well, I don't care what anybody thinks of me. But deep down, the only reason why they're even saying that is because they're actually worried about what people think about them. You get what I'm saying? Where it's like they're trying to, I don't care that she said this. Because, bro, if the women came up to me and said, I heard that she said this to such. If I cared what people thought about me, I would have easily been like, oh, where did you hear that? No, that's not true. I didn't say that.
Right.
No, of course not. I wouldn't say that to. No. When they, as soon as it came up to me, I was like, "Oh, you heard that? Yeah, I said that.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly what I said."
Mm-hmm.
And then when she came up, the same girl, when she came up to me, to me, "Oh, well, I don't think you should." No. You're not gonna tell me how to talk to women. You're not gonna do that.
Mm-hmm.
Back the fuck up. Because I don't care. I don't know how to explain this to you. It's a mindset that you have to get to on your own, bro.
Exactly.
Like the bad boy membership, all these videos that we do, I can only lead as lead by example. I can only tell you my experience. But it's up to you to really get to that point where you actually accept who you are and really like, you don't really have a stake in what people think, because the only person's thoughts that matters is yours.
Facts.
You understand? And the only way I looked at it, the way that I looked at it, is that I said what I wanted to say.
Mm-hmm.
Because it would have pissed me off to go home that day knowing that I had the opportunity to let her know how I felt and what I wanted from her and didn't do it. That would have pissed me off even more.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? That's what a lot of niggas don't understand. Because I'm looking around and the gym is like empty, and the other people was way at the front of the gym and we was all the way at the back, just me and her. And I was like, hell yeah, this is the perfect time. I rolled up to her and said what I said. I was like, yo, your body is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, when are you free for us to fuck? Like, seriously.
Right.
And then she started to act like, oh my God. And then a couple of days later, I found out that she was fucking this other nigga in the gym. And I'm like, see, come on, son. Like,
that's the bullshit. So now they act like you supposed to not say what you say and act like what you said was wrong. And then she acting like she don't get down when the shit you just asked her to do.
Like she don't get down like that. Come on, man.
All she had to do was say, "Oh, I'm not interested," or that was it. You understand what I'm saying? It's crazy. It's fucking ridiculous. Let's get some of these questions before we head up out of here. Where was we at? We had right here. So it says, do you guys think a grocery store is a good place to meet women? Yes, you can meet women anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Said, is 9:30/10 p.m. too late to meet for drinks? I keep getting women asking why I set the time so late. If they ask you why you set the time so late, they're not interested in you like that, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So listen, women will sacrifice sleep for the right man.
Facts.
Understand that.
Facts. If that's the time that you're available, then keep it just like that. Fuck it.
Exactly. Can being too masculine intimidate and scare a lot of women away? Yep. Because they ain't trying to hear it. They want
because they've been around too many sugary dudes.
Exactly. They want you to be soft and weak like the rest of them. You know what I'm saying? Talking to a married woman, she says she has her eyes on someone. What should be my next? What kind of question? Wait. What? Talking to a married woman. She says she has her eyes on some. Does he mean just talking to her in conversation or talking to her like he's hooking up with her and getting with her? I'm confused by that part. Then he's saying, what should it be his next response? I don't understand the first part of the response. and why would you care?
Right.
She's a married woman saying what the fuck she's saying.
And why is she? And she's saying she has her eyes on someone, like someone else other than you.
Yeah, like what are we talking about? I don't understand.
Oh my God,
that's a weird ass thing. I said I thought this girl I seen at the gym had a boyfriend for months, but my friends just told me that it was her actual cousin, and I've been noticing her constantly looking at me. Should I still approach? Yes. Why are you not approaching, bro? Come on, stop it.
Wait, hold on. Isn't she showing you choosing signals? So why would you ask us if you should approach? Isn't that the green light for you to approach? Right.
Exactly. Right. That's what they say. Right.
That's what they say. Right.
But yeah, that's the last question, people. So guys, appreciate y'all tuning in. Remember, make sure y'all go on badboymembership.com so you can get the program 8 ways to test a woman's sexual interest. Make sure you guys, go get that shit right now. ASAP. You feel what I'm saying? Make sure you guys get that shit cracking. That is on the Bad Boy membership right now. 8 ways to test a woman's sexual interest. Go to badboymembership.com and get it right now.
Do it!
Make that happen. Exactly.
Yesterday, you said tomorrow.
Exactly.
So just do it.
Just do it, people.
Make your dreams come true.
Exactly.
Just do it.
So make sure you guys go to
Yo, Shia LaBeouf is the best.
Exactly. Make sure you guys go to badboymembership.com and get that shit cracking. All right, let's answer this one last question before we get up out of here.
Sorry,
Where was it? Okay. He said, should a man be chasing women if he doesn't have his shit together? Well, first of all, let's replace the word chasing with pursuing, I should say. Like, you don't want to be chasing women in general, but let's say you're saying, should a man be trying to get at women if he doesn't have his shit together? Yes, because you don't need your shit together to get at women. You understand what I'm saying?
The only shit you need to have together is the shit that makes you available to talk to women.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if you got a mouth and you got you know you can make it to the bitches, then yeah, say something to them, holler at them. What you mean?
Exactly. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because if you think you need your shit together to get women, then you might as well just sign up to be a simple a trick and just call it a day, because that's basically what you set yourself up for. You know
right. And as a man, you're always working to get your shit together. And once you have your shit together, you should be working to maintain it or improve it. So you're always going to be working on your shit, period. So what do you...
Right. So that has nothing to do with the women. You feel what I'm saying? Because you should be doing your shit regardless, because that's what you do in your life.
Exactly.
So that's what it is, man. But yeah, man. Anything else that we missed?
Yes, today's Friday. So on Sunday, make sure you check out the Real Game No Theory panel on at 12 noon on Locario's channel, or you go to my channel. We got Steve the Dean, K Zagan, Mr. 1950, Taekwondo, Locario, and myself. Is that it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah. So yeah, man, make sure y'all check us out 12 noon. And the masculine identity membership, I'm about to roll it out, man. I'm about to send the URL to Locario, and then
it's about to get cracking.
I'm gonna have Locario send it out on an email blast, man. So get ready, man. Get ready. It's coming.
Yeah. All right, people. So we appreciate y'all tuning in. We holler at y'all later. Peace. Gone.
When it comes to being a man, it's about being that rock. It's about being stable.
So first, you're gonna have to find discipline within yourself. Do you have that type of discipline? Do you even have the heart to be ruthless?
Women need leadership. It is in their nature to seek out leadership.
You know, you can't do it 99 because all that's part of a man. You got to do it 100.
Apparently, these women out here having sex with somebody. Apparently, they're getting pregnant with somebody. Shoot, somebody getting something.
You should look at something like hypergamy and allow it to inspire you to always be evolving, getting better, expanding, developing.
There are things you know, the things you don't know. Then there are things you don't know you don't even know.
There can be 10 of us in one room, and there's one question, and there's 10 correct answers, all different.